Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Shield Nuzlocke. It's me, Metronome, and in the last episode we beat Kabu, made our way through the wild area a little bit more, and we lost a team member, but we quickly picked up a replacement. Speaking of replacements, in between the last episode, I was given 2 weeks to decide this, and I actually decided pretty quickly to actually change up the team a little bit more. So I decided to take out Eddie, the Gossifleur, and Dawn, Fawn, actually the Feudal. I added Kool-Aid, so our Toxel, and Boombox, the Noibat. Kool-Aid evolves pretty soon, and actually evolves in 1 level, so we are going to give it some candies here to level it up real quick so it can evolve. I think 3 will do the trick. Okay, 1 more. Alright. Starting off the episode with an evolution. If you guys did miss the last episode, I highly suggest you check it out. This episode is going up on a Tuesday, so it's been 3 days since the episode came out. Also, big things coming up. My Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke started yesterday. If you guys did miss the first episode of that, I highly suggest you check that out too. So far, so good. I've already recorded a couple episodes of that, so they're nice and prepared, ready for me to get going. But I think that you guys should definitely check it out, because I'm really excited to be doing another randomizer after I had to cut my last one short. And can learn Throat Chop, so I think that would be a good move to teach it. And from the looks of it, it looks like somebody can learn Darkest Lariat. I'm not sure. Alright, we'll teach it Overbite. This episode I'm planning on getting to the next city. I'm not planning on... So, Machamp can learn. Okay. I'm not planning on getting to the next gym, of course, but there might be a couple encounters that we can grab in the wild area, so just check that out. I'm pretty sure Kool-Aid evolves at level 30, so we'll have to check that out. No more TMs, no more TMs. So we already attempted to get the encounter over here, but the levels of all the Pokemon were too high, so I decided to skip it. There's still a few more areas in the wild area we can explore, namely the one over here. If the name will show up, Giant's Mirror. We can get an encounter over here. From the looks of it, we have Seismitoad we can bring back. But our first encounter is going to be Shellos. Hopefully it's not too high of a level, so we're able to catch it. Yeah, it's level 26. That's good enough. I'll Throat Chop it. Hopefully that doesn't do too much. Yeah, that does a decent amount of damage. It's not too much. If you guys did notice, I am planning on making episodes shorter for series from now on. I'll still keep this series to 30 minutes because I don't want to like cut that cut halfway through the series with a different trend of length in video, but you can expect the Platinum Randomizer episodes to be shorter. It's mainly so I can get like a better audience. Hopefully that works out positively. But we're gonna name this Shellos. Let's see. We'll name it Jet. That seems like a good enough name. We don't need to add it to our party, definitely not. We've had a lot of switching out of water types recently. See, if we take a look at the map real quick, we can see if there's anybody else we can grab. So we can possibly get an encounter up in Hammerlock Hills, and an encounter, if it will let me, Giant's Cat. We cannot go to the Lake of Rage yet because we are still incapable of running across the water. But we can definitely get the 2 encounters up here if the Pokemon aren't too high of a level for us to catch. So we'll start with Hammerlock Hills here. We can get a Pumpkaboo. That's interesting. I definitely don't want a Wobbuffet. Or we can get a surprise encounter. Let's see, what are we gonna get? Alright, looks like we're getting a Pumpkaboo. With the way my screen looks, I thought there for a second that Pumpkaboo was purple, and I was about to freak out there a bit, but it's level 29 just like the last one. Hopefully Throat Chop doesn't do too much considering it's dark type. Alright, we knocked it out. I probably shouldn't have guessed that would have happened, but oh, another thing to mention, I did bring the face cam back for the Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke, so if you guys did miss seeing my face or haven't seen one of my playthroughs yet where I do show my face, you guys can definitely check that out if you want. I'm kind of glad to be having the face cam back. I'm trying to figure out better lighting so there's no glare in my glasses, and I don't have much to work with, but I'm trying to do the best I can with what I do have. So I would really appreciate it if you guys go show support on the first episode of the Platinum Randomizer. If you guys don't know, my schedule for now is Monday, Wednesday, Friday is Platinum Randomizer. Tuesday, Thursday is this series. So you can expect 2 episodes of this per week, 3 episodes of the other. At least that's what my main goal is for every week. So there will be there should be another Platinum Randomizer episode tomorrow from where you guys are, so make sure you check that out. Alright, we can get the encounter over here if it lets us. So Giant's Cap, see what we can get. It looks like there's something crawling down there. Let's see what we can. That looks like a Roly-Poly. I'm pretty sure there's a Roly-Poly over there. And that's a Choodle, so that would be Dupe's Claws. Zigzagoon. I guess we can get a surprise encounter if it lets us. Oh, that's a Choodle. That's a Choodle. That is Dupe's Claws, my guys. Oh, it might be a little bit difficult. I might have to go to a different grass patch because, geez, level 32 for a Choodle. A lot of these Pokemon are Pokemon that we already have, or Pokemon I'm not really interested in. That's a lot of Diggersby. And there's Carkle over here. These are higher level Pokemon. Oh, you can get a Lunatone if the Pokemon's level isn't too high. Then again, it could use Explosion, so we gotta look out. This one's strong looking though, so we can't catch it. So we're gonna have to run. Hopefully it lets us. No, it's not gonna let us. It didn't use Explosion like I was expecting it to. Explosion definitely would have been a kill. Thankfully it let us get away. Okay, so that doesn't count for our encounter because it definitely would not have let us catch it. So, nope, not you. That would be species, and I doubt that you're a low enough level. So it looks like there's only Choodle and Roly-Poly here. I might come back later and see if we can get a different encounter because different Pokemon spawn every day. So, looks like we'll be making our way to the next city. Fun fact, my friend Caden, he found a random shiny in the wild area. I believe it was a Clang. He was trying to dodge it so he could get to a raid, and he ended up running into the Clang instead, and it was shiny. So I'm pretty jealous. I still haven't gotten a random shiny in the game yet by just running into one. Currently I'm trying to do 2 shiny hunts at once, where I go to the nursery and hatch eggs until I find a shiny. At the same time, every time a Farfetch'd shows up, because Farfetch'd only spawn over by that nursery and Sword. Whenever one pops up, I fight it, and then hopefully before long I'll get a shiny Farfetch'd. Shiny Farfetch'd shiny is a bit disappointing. But yeah, my question of the day for today is, which shiny do you think is the worst? Because Farfetch'd is terrible, but in my opinion, the worst shiny of all time has to be Garchomp, because I know a lot of people say it's bad because it's not that different from its original, but it's more to that, because Gible and Gabite have great shinies. Not gonna lie about that one. And the fact that Garchomp is a pseudo legendary, it deserves so much more for its shiny than what it actually gets. So Garchomp is definitely a big letdown to what it really should be, like it should potentially be. So that's my final answer. Garchomp definitely could have the shiny fixed. Like, its Mega Evolution brings back a good shiny. It's not the colors that I would choose, but I mean, it's actually colorful. So if they could, they could have done it a lot sooner. But if they could fix Garchomp shiny by using the colors that its Mega Evolution is, that would be a really good idea, honestly, and I think they really should do it. Alright, well, I don't think I want to get a lesson because I know exactly what you're up to, Chairman Rose. If that's your real name. I believe I'm supposed to be going in here. Silly me. Anyways. Yeah, we're supposed to be going in here. Here's Ball Guy over there. Ball Guy is such a great character. I mean, love or hate Sword and Shield, I hope we can all agree that Ball Guy is an extraordinary character and one of the best things to come out of Sword and Shield. If they bring Ball Guy back in the Gen 4 remakes or the next Pokemon games to come out, that would be hilarious and honestly one of the greatest things we've gotten in Pokemon in a long time. To have a character like that return that no one would expect to return. I mean, his main purpose is to give you Pokeballs, but he's just a really cool character, and I'm glad they came up with that. Like, a lot of people claim him as creepy and stuff. For all we know, he could be a Mr. Mime in disguise, but I don't know. Ball Guy is a great character. He lost to that Challenger Bead. Rest in peace. One thing I learned from the last 2 episodes where I had to narrate over last week, I'm definitely not gonna press save until I know that the audio is saved. Because I know that it's kind of like, it's a bad idea because, you know, I mean, basically what I'm trying to say is that people could think that I just reset it because a Pokemon died, and that's not really the thing at all. If that's the way that I played Nuzlocke, I'd have 0 deaths, but of course I have 2 because I play by the proper rules, and when a Pokemon dies, that Pokemon's dead. I don't know why I keep on deciding to go back to the Pokemon Center because I haven't even been in a battle, but anyways, I've definitely not followed the Nuzlocke rules when I play on my own time off camera, because I've done the Nuzlocke off camera, and I can't help but be like, hey, I love this character so much I can't let go of it. Oh, I guess we're supposed to be talking to Rayhan. Anyways, there's the guy that gives you whatever apple to evolve your apple in. Anyways, I just think that I should be following the rules, and but obviously I can't follow the rules 100% if the capture card isn't gonna hold my microphone every time. But I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like the microphone's all the way in there. I did a couple tests before starting the episode, so everything should be good. But just in case, I'm not going to save until I know that the audio is actually saved. Okay, I really just want to move on. I really don't want to be here. I just want to be going to the next area. Sword and Shield. I honestly don't remember doing half this stuff when I played the game the first time, but here we are doing all this stuff that I don't remember doing at all. Okay, this I do remember, obviously, because this is when Sonia starts making connections to the legendary dogs to the legends told by Galar for generations. Yeah, yada yada yada. I really wish I could fast forward, but you can't fast forward a Switch, so unfortunately, yes, there's 2 heroes, Sasuke and Zamazenta. Little did they know their Pokemon. Blah, 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 blah. The same stuff we've been through a bajillion times. Yes, thank you for the revives that I'm going to sell on eBay. I definitely need that money. Thank you, Sonia. It's just a nice thing that when trainers give you revives, because no matter what you're doing, it's a very fortunate thing. It's a very fortunate thing because, like, you know, thanks to the revives, now when I need a revive in battle, I can revive my Pokemon. But in Nuzlocke, you're just like, wow, I was running short of money. Thank you for the free money. And then when they give you max revives, just like, bro, are you sure you're not donating to a charity here? Because the last time I checked, I am not running one. So, but I mean, do I look like a charity case to you? Do I look like a charity case? Because the last time I checked, I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it to become a freaking Pokemon master, and honestly, that should be everyone's dream. From the day that someone is born, they should wake up, pick up their little baby heads. They might not be able to open their eyes yet, but at least they should be able to tell that their purpose in life is to become a Pokemon master. If you were born and your first words were not, I'm going to be a Pokemon master, then you might as well just go to school. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Vote the gamer for president. In 2020, Pokemon Masters are the future. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Here are these scoundrels we have to fight again, who like stamping their feet. Kind of reminds me of my brother. If my brother was chunky, that's what this grunt would look like. We have not had good experiences with Stunky so far, as the one that I thought we could catch was too high of a level and almost killed our team member. I really don't trust this thing, but we killed it in the first. Yeah, it's got Aftermath too, but who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Alright, who you got next? Landon. Okay, that's good. We'll keep in the currents. I feel like they could have added more Galarian forms. I know that we got plenty of them, but I feel like there was more opportunities they could have went with for the Galarian forms, I guess. I don't think I've really counted to make sure if there's more Galarian forms than the Alolan forms or not, but I definitely think there's more opportunities, especially since they didn't do what Alola did with Alolan forms for their only Gen 1 Pokemon, and did Pokemon from other generations, because I just hope that, like, obviously we have Galarian Slowpoke coming, and that's a Gen 1 Pokemon. Even with Slowking, which is a Gen 2 Pokemon, it's evolved from Gen 1 Pokemon, but hopefully we see more of stuff like Galarian Darumaka, and hopefully less of making them Ice type, because that seems to be a trend, that Galarian forms just become Ice type, because Vulpix, Sandshrew, Darumaka, Mr. Mime, they just all seem to be becoming Ice types, and I hope they like use the other, like, different typings for the DLC. Alright, I don't think it's important for us to learn Strength. Alright, there we go, we defeated Team Yell. Well, the two grunts from Team Yell that are causing us trouble right now. Thanks, Hop. You really did a lot there for us. Like, did Hop even do anything? I battled both of those grunts. I'm pretty sure Hop just stood there and watched it happen. Hop, do you even have a purpose anymore? Did you just come here to sneeze and watch us play with our shoes? I really don't understand, but looks like Silicobra's up from his nap, so he's going off. Sandaconda, I mean, sorry. No, that's definitely Silicobra. I should know by now. I hatched over 400 of them so I could get a shiny one. Well, thank you, Opal, with your giant, possibly skinned Perugly necklace thing. I don't know. It looks like she skinned a Perugly and then dyed it purple and then board around her neck. But anyways, looks like we're on our way to get a new encounter after we battle this young lady right here. I don't think I'm going to go for the Maractus unless I really have to. Hashtag Cacti Gang with the Super Cacti Gang. But, Clefairy, she's coming out with a Clefairy. That's definitely not good because we're coming out with Machamp first. Let's see if we can put Toxel to the test. All it knows for poison type moves is Acid, but I mean, there isn't much else we can use, but we'll bring out Toxel here. I don't even know what Clefairy would have. I know that it might have Metronome, but I'm not betting on it. Yeah, it's using Metronome. What are you going to get there, Clefairy? Slack off. That is going to do absolutely nothing. Alright, let's use Acid here. See how much that does. Yeah, that's pretty good. She's going to use Metronome again. I guess this is a Metronome battle. I didn't get the memo. Now it's Moonlight. What exactly does that do? That is the shiny sound. That is the sound that is made when you get a shiny. I did not know that. Wow. Cool. Speaking of shinies, I got a shiny Vanillite today, and it was an ultra shiny. If you don't know what an ultra shiny is, it's the term everybody seems to be using for square shinies, which if you don't know, they're rarer. Square shinies are rarer when you hatch them from eggs, but they're common when you get them if you get a shiny in the wild. So, did it use Copycat from Metronome, or was it just using Copycat? I'm pretty sure I saw the Metronome animation. Well, whatever happened, we defeated Clefairy with Toxel, so good job to Toxel. Hopefully we get the high key form. That would be super cool if we got the high key form. And now she's sending out Clefable, so that's both Pokemon in the evolutionary line. We've only taken 6 damage so far this battle. What are you going to get from Metronome there, Clefable? Acid Spray. So far it's only been using poison type moves against our poison type. That is lowering the special defense. I don't know if I should consider that or not, but I'm just going to say that. Sorry. Oh, we got a crit. That's good. It's good that we got a crit, but it's making me a bit worried about how much damage we're really going to do to Clefable whenever it's not a crit. Dragon Pulse. Yikes. 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 You know, that's just how Nuzlocke can be, guys. That's the first time we've lost a teammate since starting, like just adding it to the team. But I'm not too worried. We just gotta pick ourselves back up. See if I can bring out Ann here. Yeah, that was not good at all. That was not good at all. But we got other poison types. We got other electric types. Try using Drill Run here. Alright, that did pretty good damage. Hopefully it doesn't use like electric type move or a grass type move. Alright, Trick or Treat. That's an alright move. I mean, mostly because it's defensive, but yeah, we'll use Drill Run again. Alright. Well, that was not a fun battle to be in, especially since Clefable killed our frickin' Toxel that I was expecting good things from. But, you know, it's alright. It's alright. We got other opportunities. We got other team members we can add. So rest in peace to Kool-Aid here. To slap them in the death box. Alright, looks like our only electric type option is Bruno. So I will add Bruno to the team. I'll use the candies the candy that I have left. Alright, we'll use the candy I have left to level up Bruno. Alright, our first encounter for this route is going to be if he could encounter something. Alright, looks like it's going to be a Yamask. Nice. Alright. I guess Galarian Yamask is alright. They could have made it like a little bit different, because that's literally all they did. They only made it a little bit different, so they definitely could have done a little bit more with it. I'm pretty sure it's ghost type, right? So I'm gonna try a throat chop on it. Hopefully that doesn't kill it because it swells above us. It's using Crafty Shield anyway, so. Ooh, that left us with just enough. If Crafty Shield was not there, then I'm a bit afraid that would have killed it. Alright, what should we use? I'm gonna try a Great Ball. See if we can get in the Great Ball. One. Oh, it only rolled once. Slam, let's see how much that does. That doesn't do much at all. We got plenty of Great Balls, so we'll see if we can catch this thing. Uno, dos, tres. Hey, there we go. That wasn't much trouble. We also don't have to have an electric type on the team right now, but we also don't have anything that can go for water or ground. I mean, grass. We don't have anything that can go for grass. Or anything for flying, really, so. But, there we go. We caught ourselves a Galarian Yamask. Oh, it's a pretty cliche name for this, but we'll name it Masquerade. If I'm spelling this right. Masquerade. There we go. We'll send you to a box. I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like down below. Answer the question of the day if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys for all the support you guys have been giving me recently. This is Inferno and Burning Out, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.